Hey, what's going on, you guys? I am back with another story. Um, Orange outrage. It says Stephen Jackson demands Donald Trump stop speaking on George Floyd's name. I have already posted the video on my page, so if you want to go check that out, please go check that out. Yes, it got serious, you guys. This article is done by Big Noah 256. These names though. And we're going to keep it moving. On Thursday, George Floyd was laid to rest in a beautiful ceremony in Minnesota, surrounded by family and friends. Just before his funeral, it was announced that all four officers in the case of the senseless murder would be charged. While his family and friends are still trying to process his murder and the movement it started, others are using Floyd's name to push their agenda, and they are out here heavy and deeply. Unsurprisingly, the White House seems to use Floyd's name in ways that doesn't make sense whatsoever. This weekend, while breaking down the unemployment numbers for some reason, Donald Trump brought Floyd's name into the mix, leaving everyone at a loss for words. George's twin, Stephen Jackson, caught wind of the foul rhetoric and headed straight to his Instagram account to address it. Hey, this message is for Donald Trump. This message is for you. Do not speak on my brother's name, he said. I am making a promise. You will not be in the White House come November. You will not be reelected. I'm telling you now. See how the whole world stood up together, arm in arm, race in race, everyone standing for love. 50 states and 18 countries. That's what me and my brother Floyd did. So we're coming to get you out the White House, Donald Trump. Don't speak on my brother's name. That damn sure wasn't a compliment. Just know 18 countries and 50 states that protested we're coming to get you out of the White House. Stay tuned. And this is actually what he said in the video. Stephen shares the same view as most, that Floyd's name shouldn't be uttered in the White House when the world is in chaos, begging for a leader and begging for change in America, which is true. And that's the video. So, and you know, I just want to say that it was terrible for me to listen to 45 uh, bring his name into something, and it really didn't have anything to do with it. It was about the job numbers. Analysts initially said that it was going to be higher, that the job unemployment numbers were going to be higher, and it turned out to be slightly less than what it was. It's still not a victory in my eyes, because it's still out. It's millions and millions of people out here that are unemployed. It is millions and millions of business owners, small business owners, minority business owners that are still losing revenue due to COVID. And what the hell happened to COVID? I don't understand. Can anybody tell me what happened to COVID? I see like little news things like here and there talking about, oh, I mean, it's a spike in Texas and a spike in this place and that place and this place. And I'm like, what happened to COVID? Apparently, all these people out here, they not. Some of them are not wearing masks. Some of them are protected. Some people I have seen going around passing out hand sanitizer to people and everything. So I'm just like, um, but this is not the video for that. But I just want to touch on it. He shouldn't be saying his name, and he said, 45 said George would be smiling down from heaven, happy that everything is good. Like, nothing is fine. This man, and this has been said so many times, this man will never be able to look upon his child's face again. His friends, his family, people that knew him and loved him and respect him, communities that loved and respected him. Um, he'll never be able to experience that in this world again. And for 45 to sit up there and just blatantly, be shady and say this man's name, he could care less. I think that the only time that this 45 actually really did care is when he had to be rushed down into that fucking bunker because he's a coward. At the end of the day, they proved that years ago when his father got the doctor who was a tenant of his father's to write that note for the U.S. government to say that he couldn't participate into active military. He is a coward. Always have been, always will be a coward. Stop electing TV reality stars to lead the free world. Stop making stupid people famous. Because it's not only about 45 and him running the country and stuff like that. We have people in this world that are stupid and don't have the right presence of mind or heart to be sympathetic to anyone else except themselves. And we people make them famous. If it has to be a trickle down and it has to start from the top up, it has to start in the middle and then in the end too. So, with that being said, you guys, I would really like to know what you hear, your thoughts on this. Please don't forget to drop down in the comment section. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Shout out to all the people that have been leaving comments on my page. I really do appreciate it. And just to let everybody know again, there was a young lady, a couple of people that have made comments, and for some reason YouTube will not allow me to approve those comments and put them on my public page. So my apologies if you don't see your comment up there and it wasn't a negative comment or anything like that. I don't know what's going on with it. So who's to say? I mean, YouTube is YouTube right now. So thank you guys.